guess after that he'll have to hide his light under a bushel.
Sorry I'm late.
The casting process for the 1976 TV series Alice was a careful selection of talents who could bring the comic strip Alice's restaurant to life. Linda Lavin, a seasoned Broadway actress, was the first to be cast as Alice Hyatt. Lavin's audition showcased her ability to portray the character's strength and vulnerability, making her an ideal fit. Vic Tayback, a familiar face in the industry, was chosen to play Mel Sharples, the owner of the diner where Alice works. Tayback's chemistry with Lavin during auditions sealed his casting. The producers wanted actors who could create a believable and entertaining dynamic, and Tayback and Lavin delivered. For the role of Flo, the sassy waitress, Polly Holliday was a clear choice. Her audition was described as electrifying, and she brought a unique energy to the character that made her stand out. The character of Vera, another waitress, was initially played by Beth Howland. Howland, who had struggled to find acting work due to her nervous disposition, was a surprising yet brilliant choice. Her audition demonstrated her ability to bring humor and charm to the role. The casting of the series was not just about individual performances, but also about creating an ensemble that could sustain the show's narrative. The chemistry tests and auditions were pivotal in defining the cast, and the final selection was a testament to the producer's keen eye for talent. Each actor brought their unique strengths, contributing to the show's enduring popularity.
Okay, Mel, that's how it's doing.
You made my...
The director of the 1976 TV series Alice, Martin Scorsese, is known for his unique directorial vision. He approached the series with a keen eye for detail and a passion for storytelling. Scorsese was influenced by the works of Italian neorealist filmmakers, which is evident in his naturalistic and gritty style. Scorsese's approach to Alice was no different. He aimed to bring a sense of realism to the sitcom, which was set in a diner. He achieved this by using handheld cameras and shooting on location, rather than on a soundstage. This gave the series a more authentic and relatable feel. Scorsese's collaboration with the cast and crew was also noteworthy. He worked closely with the actors, encouraging them to improvise and bring their own ideas to the table. This resulted in a more natural and spontaneous performance from the cast, which added to the overall realism of the series. Scorsese's style is characterized by his use of long takes, tracking shots, and close-ups. He also employs a dark and gritty color palette, which adds to the sense of realism in his films. These techniques were also used in Alice, giving the series a unique and distinctive look. Scorsese's vision for Alice was to create a sitcom that was not only funny, but also thought-provoking and relatable. He succeeded in doing so, and the series remains a beloved classic to this day. Scorsese's directorial vision and approach to storytelling have left a lasting impact on the world of television.
I even had to pawn my record player at Granny's Hawk Shop.
All right, here.
In 1976, the TV series Alice made its debut, and it quickly became a fan favorite. The show, which was a sitcom adaptation of the hit movie Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, followed the story of a young widow named Alice who moves to Phoenix with her son and starts working at a roadside diner. One of the things that made Alice so popular was its talented cast, which included veteran Hollywood actor Vic Tayback as the gruff but lovable diner owner, Mel. Many viewers had their favorite character, and we'd love to hear who that was for you. Alice also had a profound impact on people's lives, including our own. Do you have a personal story of how this TV series has inspired or impacted you? We'd love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. Throughout its run, Alice was known for its funny, shocking, and sad moments. From the hilarious antics of the diner's waitstaff to the heartwarming moments between Alice and her son, the show had it all. And we'll be sharing some of the most cherished memories and personal experiences related to Alice in this video. So stay tuned, because there are many surprising and emotional facts coming up about this classic TV series. And we can't wait to hear about your own memories and experiences related to Alice. The TV series Alice, first aired in 1976, was a popular sitcom that brought the famous diner from the novel and film Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore to life. The set design was meticulously crafted to resemble a real-life diner, with Mel's Diner becoming a character in itself. The production team paid attention to every detail, from the vintage jukebox to the black and white checkered floor, to create an authentic 1950s atmosphere. The series was primarily filmed on soundstages in California, where the crew built the Mel's Diner set. To ensure continuity, they took photographs of each angle of the set, using them as references for each episode. This innovative approach allowed the crew to maintain the same set design throughout the series run. Locations for exterior shots were primarily in Los Angeles, with the iconic Mel's Diner sign becoming a local landmark. However, filming on location presented logistical challenges, such as managing traffic, noise, and permits. To minimize disruptions, the production team often filmed exterior shots during off-peak hours. Alice also employed innovative techniques for its time, such as the use of video assist monitors. This technology allowed the director and crew to review footage immediately after filming, facilitating quicker decision-making and improving overall production efficiency. Despite the challenges, the production team of Alice successfully created a believable and enduring depiction of a 1950s diner, contributing to the series' lasting appeal.
Goes down.
Lose all that money?
Well, what are we gonna do? Melvin, I need...
The 1976 TV series Alice was a sitcom that aired on CBS for 9 seasons. The show, which was based on the movie Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, was set in a roadside diner and followed the life of the main character, Alice, and her experiences working there. However, the show received mixed reviews. Some viewers found it to be a classic television sitcom, comparing it to shows like The Jeffersons and All in the Family. They enjoyed the unforgettable characters, such as Mel and Flo, and their catchphrases like "Stow it" and "Kiss my grits." The show's simplicity and relatability made it a staple for many viewers, particularly those who watched it in syndication in the mornings after The Price is Right. On the other hand, some critics were not as fond of the show. They criticized the lack of humor and the predictable jokes, which they felt were reminiscent of vaudeville days. They also found the characters to be unlikable and felt that the show was not particularly innovative or memorable. Despite these criticisms, Alice remains a significant part of television history. Its long run and devoted fan base are a testament to its enduring appeal. However, it may be difficult to find the show on TV or streaming platforms today. In conclusion, while Alice may not have been a groundbreaking or critically acclaimed show, it holds a special place in the hearts of many viewers. Its simple charm and memorable characters have made it a classic in the world of television sitcoms.
You know, you could ship those things home in a box. Ship my memory.
The creation of the musical score and soundtrack for the 1976 TV series Alice was a collaborative effort between composer David Shire and musician Tom Scott. The music they created complemented the narrative and emotional tone of the series, which revolved around Alice Hyatt, a young widow, and her journey to find success and happiness. David Shire's score was characterized by its simplicity and emotional depth. He used a small ensemble of musicians to create a sound that was both intimate and powerful. The music was designed to underscore the characters' emotions and to enhance the story's dramatic moments. Shire's score was a blend of jazz, pop, and classical music, which gave the series a unique sound. Tom Scott, a renowned saxophonist and composer, contributed to the series' soundtrack. He wrote and performed several jazz pieces that were featured in the series. Scott's music added a layer of sophistication and coolness to the series, which was set in a 1970s style diner. Both Shire and Scott's music were carefully crafted to complement the narrative and emotional tone of Alice. The music was used to highlight the characters' emotions, to create tension and release, and to enhance the series' comedic and dramatic moments. Shire spoke about his approach to composing for Alice in an interview, stating, "I wanted the music to be an emotional extension of the characters and the story. I didn't want it to be intrusive or overly sentimental. I wanted it to feel like a natural part of the series." Scott also spoke about his contribution to the series soundtrack, stating, "I wanted to create music that would add a layer of sophistication and coolness to the series. The diner setting was so iconic, and I wanted the music to reflect that." In conclusion, the musical score and soundtrack for Alice were essential elements of the series' success. The music, composed by David Shire and performed by Tom Scott, complemented the narrative and emotional tone of the series, enhancing its comedic and dramatic moments. The simplicity and emotional depth of Shire's score, combined with the sophistication and coolness of Scott's soundtrack, created a unique and memorable sound for the series.
For the $30.
How much trust can I get for a buck?
Melvin, Emery,
In the 1976 TV series Alice, the show's writers had a clever solution. Whenever they found themselves stuck in a joke, they would give one of the characters a funny costume or hat. This creative approach allowed them to keep the humor flowing smoothly. Polly Holliday, who played the role of Flo in both Alice and Flo, made her Broadway debut after the shows ended. She appeared in a revival of the black comedy Arsenic, an old lace alongside Jean Stapleton, who was also looking to establish herself beyond her iconic role as Edith Bunker. Holliday later appeared in a revival of Tennessee Williams's Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, earning a Tony Award nomination for her performance. While the film adaptation of Alice was critically acclaimed and earned Ellen Burstyn an Oscar, the TV series itself was a solid hit, consistently ranking in the top 30. Linda Lavin's performance in the show earned her a Golden Globe, although the series never achieved critical acclaim on the same level as the film. The 1976 TV series Alice showcased the writer's knack for humor, Polly Holliday's successful transition to Broadway, and the show's solid popularity despite not reaching critical acclaim.
Enough excuses to tell, St. Peter.
It's true. We ended up in the patio of a hot dog stand.
A defining moment in the 1976 TV series Alice is the opening sequence where Alice finds herself in an unfamiliar desert landscape, far from her home in New York. The direction, performance, and cinematography combine seamlessly to create an unforgettable introduction to the show. Director Bob Keljan uses a unique split-screen effect, showing Alice in her car on one side and the vast desert landscape on the other. This technique not only highlights Alice's isolation, but also builds tension as the two worlds collide. Alice's actress, Linda Lavin, delivers a compelling performance, conveying a mix of confusion, fear, and determination as she navigates this strange new environment. The cinematography further emphasizes Alice's predicament, with sweeping shots of the barren desert contrasting with the claustrophobic interior of her car. The use of natural light and earthy colors adds to the sense of desolation and uncertainty. This iconic scene had a significant impact on audiences, drawing them into the world of Alice and setting the tone for the series. The combination of strong direction, powerful performance, and striking visuals created a moment that resonated with viewers and has endured in television history. Linda Lavin herself reflected on the scene, stating it was a powerful way to introduce Alice and her journey. I remember feeling a mix of excitement and trepidation, and I think that came across on screen. Director Bob Keljan added, "We wanted to create a visual metaphor for Alice's journey, and the split-screen effect really helped to drive that home. It was a challenging scene to shoot, but I think it paid off in the end."
Thanks a lot, you told them, huh? Just the bare facts.
Well, did you have a nice...
The theme song of the 1976 TV series Alice was performed by Linda Lavin. Interestingly, both Alice and the 1977 sitcom Three's Company underwent similar cast changes, replacing major members twice. Polly Holliday, who played Flo on Alice, appeared in 2 movies during the show's run, All the President's Men in 1976 and Gremlins in 1984, where she portrayed antagonists. Daisy Arnaz from I Love Lucy made a guest appearance on Alice, while Lucille Ball did the same for Three's Company. The show shared other parallels, such as ATM malfunctions and the casting of Reb Brown as a menacing character. The 1976 TV series Alice, based on the film Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, had a significant cultural and social impact. The show resonated with audiences due to its strong, relatable female characters and its honest portrayal of working-class issues. Set in a roadside diner, the series explored themes of friendship, independence, and resilience, which struck a chord with viewers. The characters, particularly the lead Alice, played by Linda Lavin, were aspirational figures for many women, embodying strength and determination in the face of adversity. Alice contributed to discussions on relevant social themes, such as single motherhood, gender roles, and the challenges of the working class. It was one of the first shows to depict a single mother as a complex, multi-dimensional character, rather than a stereotype. In terms of pop culture, Alice left an indelible mark. The show's catchy theme song, There's a New Girl in Town became a hit, and the series' distinctive setting and characters inspired numerous parodies and homages in later shows and films. Moreover, Alice paved the way for future shows that featured strong, independent female leads. It was a precursor to shows like Murphy Brown and The Mary Tyler Moore Show, which also explored women's issues and gender roles in a thoughtful, nuanced way. In conclusion, Alice was a groundbreaking series that resonated with audiences, influenced pop culture, and contributed to important discussions on social and cultural themes. Its impact is still felt today, making it a significant part of television history.
That's sweet, Vera. Actually, it was weird.
When Diane Ladd left the series Alice, her character, Flo, was said to have moved away after selling a song and becoming a professional songwriter. A memorable line from the movie version, "Kiss My Honeydew," was changed to "Kiss My Grits" for TV, and this became the show's catchphrase. After Ladd, Celia Weston joined the cast, taking over a role that had originally been played by Polly Holliday.
Private Greg would like to ask you.
This is wonderful of you.
Bye.
Bye.
The 1976 TV series Alice received mixed reviews from critics, but it was generally well received by the audience. The show was a sitcom adaptation of the 1974 film Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, and followed the character Alice, played by Linda Lavin, as she navigated life after her husband's death. Critics praised the show's performances, particularly Lavin's portrayal of Alice. In his review for the New York Times, John J. O'Connor wrote, "Linda Lavin's Alice is a delight, full of warmth and spirit." The show's humor and relatable characters were also highlighted as strengths. However, some critics felt that the show relied too heavily on stereotypes and lacked originality. Despite the mixed reviews, Alice was a hit with audiences and ran for 9 seasons, from 1976 to 1985. The show was nominated for several awards, including 11 Primetime Emmy Awards and 2 Golden Globe Awards. Linda Lavin won a Golden Globe for Best Actress in a Television Series, Musical, or Comedy in 1979. The accolades that Alice received are significant for those involved in the show, as they serve as a recognition of their hard work and talent. Winning an award can also boost a performer's career and lead to new opportunities. For example, Lavin's Golden Globe win helped establish her as a leading actress in television. Overall, Alice was a successful TV series that resonated with audiences and received some critical acclaim. Its nominations and awards are a testament to the talent of the cast and crew and the show's enduring popularity.
Do you think that Florence Jean Castleberry would tie herself down to one man?
No!
The popular 70s TV show, Alice, was possibly inspired by a diner in Phoenix, Arizona. However, the set's design differed significantly from the actual diner's layout. The show's owner, Mel, was known for telling the waitresses to stow it when they disagreed with him. The series was based on the movie Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, where Alice's husband was portrayed as abusive. Although flashbacks and conversations hinted at the husband's abuse, the TV show refrained from making direct references to it, fearing it would alienate viewers and detract from Alice's relatability as an ordinary woman. In the show, Alice's husband was not depicted as abusive, unlike in the movie.
My little voice calls me Isabel. He says, Isabel, these tablecloths are just what Mel's...
During the filming of Alice in 1976, the set of Mel's Diner became a lively hub of activity and camaraderie. The cast, including Linda Lavin, Vic Tayback, Philip McKeon, and Polly Holliday, formed a close-knit group, often spending time together both on and off the set. Lavin, who was known for her singing talents, would often serenade the cast and crew between takes, creating a lighthearted and enjoyable atmosphere. Meanwhile, Tayback, who played the grumpy diner owner, was quite the opposite in real life, always ready with a joke or a story to share, which helped keep the mood upbeat during long shooting days. The young Philip McKeon, who played Alice's son, was a constant source of amusement for the cast. His youthful energy and curiosity brought a fresh and authentic feel to the show. In one particular instance, McKeon accidentally knocked over a prop, causing a minor set mishap. Instead of becoming flustered, he turned the situation into an impromptu comedic moment, which had everyone on set laughing and put at ease. Polly Holliday, who played the sassy waitress Flo, became a fan favorite for her memorable catchphrase, "Kiss my grits." Interestingly, this line was actually improvised by Holliday during a scene, and it quickly caught on with both the cast and the audience. Behind the scenes, the crew members also played a significant role in shaping the show's success. Set designers and prop managers worked tirelessly to maintain the authentic look and feel of Mel's Diner, while costume designers created iconic outfits that became synonymous with each character. The hair and makeup artists, too, were instrumental in bringing the characters to life, ensuring that their looks remained consistent throughout the series. Despite the long hours and hard work, the cast and crew of Alice remained dedicated to delivering a high-quality show that resonated with audiences. Their camaraderie, dedication, and shared passion for storytelling shone through in every episode, making Alice a beloved classic that continues to captivate viewers today.
Break me in. You didn't break me in.
Are you kidding?
The opening credits of Alice feature a scene from the movie Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, specifically a shot of a station wagon. In the final episode of the series, there are flashbacks to actress Polly Holliday's character, Flo, but Diane Ladd, who played Belle in the movie, is not shown. This is despite the fact that Ladd received an Academy Award nomination for her role in Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore. Throughout the series, only two waitresses, Alice and Vera, remained on the show from beginning to end. The absence of Belle in the final episode and Ladd's recognition for her role in the movie are notable omissions in the series.
Being a sex symbol is very hard work.
Yeah? It's a tough job.
The 1976 TV series Alice holds a significant place in film history as it was one of the first successful spin-offs from a movie to a television show. In this case, from Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore. The series, with its realistic portrayal of working-class characters and their struggles, brought a fresh perspective to television. Alice paved the way for future television series that focused on strong female leads and workplace comedies. It influenced shows like Cheers, Roseanne, and The Office, which all feature relatable characters working in everyday environments. The series also inspired subsequent works, such as the 2014 film Alice Wetterlund, My Mama is a Human, and So Am I, where the comedian pays homage to the show's title character in her stand-up routine. Additionally, the 2020 TV series Everything's Gonna Be Okay features a character named Dory, who shares similarities with Alice as she navigates life and work while raising her younger siblings. In conclusion, Alice left a lasting impact on television and film, inspiring future storytellers with its authentic portrayal of working-class characters and relatable situations.
He said, when you get Phoenix, whatever you do, don't miss Flo.
Well, I'm afraid you've missed her.
In the final season of Alice, an amusing outtake from the opening credits shows Linda Lavin, who plays Mistress Walden, breaking character and laughing. Off-screen, Lavin is best known for her role in Alice. Meanwhile, the character Vera had a pair of fish named Starsky and Hutch, a nod to the popular TV show of the same era. These small details add depth to the series, making it a memorable part of television history.
You know, kind of curious. How did you happen to mention Flo as the adult that you most admire in the whole world?
In the classic 1976 TV series Alice, Mel, the owner of the diner, had a special nickname for Vera. His waitress, he called her Dingy. Interestingly, Mel's Diner didn't provide takeout service, which might seem unusual for a modern-day audience. Among the original cast members of the first season, only Linda Lavin and Polly Holliday are still alive today. The other cast members, including Vic Tayback, Beth Howland, and Philip McKeon, have sadly passed away. This highlights the passage of time and the changes that have occurred in the world of television since the show's debut.
Cooking.
In the TV series Alice, which first aired in 1976, Earl served as Tommy's basketball coach during his high school years. The show's setting, the diner, is based on a real building located at 18747 NW Grand Avenue, Phoenix, Arizona. From 1976 to 1985, it was known as Mel's Diner, and despite changing to Pat's Family Restaurant since then, Google Earth's ground view still shows its former name. Henry's wife, Chloe, was a character only seen in one episode, despite being talked about for years. She was portrayed by Ruth Buzzi. Her appearance marked a significant event in the series, providing viewers with a glimpse into Henry's personal life.
I thought I gave him a fine.
In the popular 1976 TV series Alice, Flo, played by Polly Holliday, was well known for her favorite expression, "kiss my grits." However, behind the scenes, there were reportedly issues between lead actress Linda Lavin and her co-stars, which led to Holliday and Diane leaving the show. The character of Mel Sharples, portrayed by Vic Tayback, was depicted as never having been married, which differed from the original film where Mel's cafe was named Mel and Ruby's. In the TV series, Mel's marital status was changed, and it was revealed that he had never tied the knot.
Look, let me ask you something. Do you think that a man could forget about me just like that?
Yeah.
If the 70s TV series Alice holds a special place in your heart, we'd love to hear your stories. Share your favorite memories and the personal impact this show had on you. Did it make you laugh or cry? Influence your career path or change your perspective on life? We'd also love to know how Alice may have shaped your view of cinema. Did it inspire you to explore new genres or become a fan of certain actors? By sharing your experiences, you can help create a vibrant conversation around this classic series. Don't forget to engage with our community by liking and sharing other stories. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel for more cinematic explorations. Together, let's celebrate the enduring power of 70s television.
That you're going to leave Tommy all by himself in your apartment all weekend?
What is the worst thing that could happen? That he brings in a broad?